Hi friends, welcome back to the Saffron Box. I'm Yamini and today I'll continue ahead with the Rahu conjunction series and I'll talk about Rahu's conjunction with Mercury. Now this is a very interesting conjunction if it is found in a natal chart, in your birth chart, because Rahu and Mercury are friendly towards each other. And this particular conjunction, if it is working in a good plane, if it is working in a good sense, can really make a person. Otherwise, it can really cause havoc in the person's life, because this particular conjunction deals with your intellect, deals with your thinking, deals with your communication. A very important conjunction to be understood. So if you have this particular conjunction, or if you know somebody who has this particular conjunction in their birth charts, listen to the entire video and do drop in your comments, your experiences in the comment box, in the comment section. I'll explain Rahu and Mercury in a jiffy. See, Rahu is the planet of Maya. Rahu is that smoky illusion which we have with regard to things, situations. Rahu does not have its own physical identity. So it behaves like the house, like the sign it is sitting in. It behaves like the planet it is in conjunction with. So Rahu will take the shape, the form of what it is in. So Rahu is highly adaptable in a way. And on the other side, when we have Mercury, Mercury again is a planet which can adapt itself very easily to situations. Remember, Mercury has friends everywhere. So Mercury has Sun also as a friend and Saturn also as a friend. But actually, if you see Sun and Saturn, though they are a father-son combo, they have a father-son relationship, they are inimical towards each other. But Mercury is one planet which is friendly towards both. Mercury is the prince in the cabinet. It has that ability to be agile, to adapt to situations. It rules over our communication, our wit, our managerial ability. And that is the reason it is able to manage a lot of things around us. And Mercury needs good company. Mercury behaves well if it is sitting in a good house, if it is sitting in good company. And there are other good things happening with Mercury. So that is why I said Rahu and Mercury combination, Rahu and Mercury conjunction is a little tricky to understand. Now, what does this conjunction affect first of all? See, this conjunction will work well in the signs of Gemini or Virgo for that matter, because both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury. So here Mercury will become strong and Rahu would be sitting actually with the sign lord itself. So Rahu will behave the way Mercury wants it to be. And here the person's communication, the person's wit, intelligence, everything spikes up, heightens up. So one is able to use their skills, their competencies very well, effectively. But what happens otherwise? What about other signs? So Rahu and Mercury combination, Rahu and Mercury conjunction in general can give you a good sense of intellect, can give you good thinking capacity, storage capacity. You're able to process large amounts of data, big numbers. You're able to retain things. And especially if this particular conjunction is in the second house, is in the fifth house, ninth house, fourth house. So wherever your education and learning are concerned, and if you have this conjunction of Rahu and Mercury, It gives a good storage capacity, gives a good ROM for that matter. And the person is able to process large amounts of information. Person is able to retain lot of data. So these people can retain a lot of historical data, figures, numbers, and they have a natural inclination towards studies, towards education, towards learning as such. That is when this conjunction is working on the positive side. These people are also able to communicate their thoughts very well. They are able to influence the audience very well. Mercury is communication, and Rahu is that Maya, is that illusion which one can create. So they can weave a magic with their words if they have this conjunction in the second or the third house, where you deal with your speech, with your communication. So magic of words, learning foreign languages, picking up foreign languages with lot of ease and using them wherever appropriate. So a lot of us learn a lot of things, but when do we apply those things in real life is the actual catch, right? So are we able to apply those things in real life situations at the right time, in the right measure? That is what this Rahu Mercury combination can make a person do. If it is working at a good plane, if it is in good dignity, if it is in a good house, if there's no other affliction to it, right? Apart from this, this also gives a good inclination towards politics, towards foreign affairs. Rahu sitting with Mercury pushes the person to understand and process something foreign. So what do you store? You store data regarding something else, something which is foreign to you. You're able to store that, you're able to talk about it. Hence the foreign languages which I mentioned. And this also gives a good inclination towards politics, influencing the masses. What you speak, how you speak is what matters at that particular moment. How are you able to translate your promises into actions is a different story altogether. But Mercury Rahu combination can actually make a person a good social influencer or a good politician when it comes to oratory, right? On the other side, on the negative side, so to say, this combination of Mercury and Rahu can make somebody very selfish. So you want to think about yourself only. You want to use your intellect for yourself. You can use a play of words to deceive others as well. So if the Rahu energies are stronger over here, or if there's some other affliction coming into this conjunction, then the negative side can take over. You can use words to harm others. You can be very sarcastic. Using words, using your communication to your own advantage. Selfish means, selfish ends, right? And on the other side, you take in a lot of data, you take in a lot of information and process it, throw it back to the other person at a wrong time. So in a fight, in a one-to-one fight, in a verbal fight, in a verbal argument, you can bring up things because you have a good memory. You can bring up things which can really hurt the other person. So these kind of things can be seen. Mercury Rahu conjunction can also give a lot of interest in information technology or new ways of social influencing, social media, etc. You'll find a lot of people, having this combination. You'll find them on their social media a lot of time. You'll find them with their phone most of the times. You'll always find them online because they cannot stay away from that influence, from that social media, from whatever is happening around them. Right? So Mercury Rahu combination can produce such effects. Also, this conjunction, if found in the 8th or in the 12th, can give a lot of psychic abilities as well. Understanding of the 8th house issues, understanding of the 12th house issues. So a person can have deep understanding of these issues of psychic matters, spiritual matters, occult issues. This particular combination can also give an interest towards understanding magic, etc. Right? So this is a very interesting conjunction, but again, as I have mentioned earlier, you've got to see the degrees. How close is this conjunction? How close are these both Mercury and Rahu in terms of degrees? Who's stronger? Which sign are they in? If they are in the sign of Gemini or Virgo, then of course Mercury gains strength, and Rahu ultimately gets to sit with the dispositor of that sign. Also, earthy energies, earthy signs can control this conjunction, the energy produced by this conjunction. Jupiter's aspect can also give some protection, or can also reduce some negativity arising out of this conjunction sometimes. But this particular conjunction will become very strong if Mercury and Rahu together are sitting in Rahu's nakshatra. So Ardra, Swati, Shatbhishak, if you have Mercury and Rahu together in Rahu's nakshatra, then all the effects which I spoke about become really strong, right? So do tell me what kind of conjunctions have you seen, if you have it in your chart, or you know anybody with this particular conjunction, and how is it playing out? Do share your comments. I always wait for that. Till then, I'll be seeing you in my next video. Till then, take care and God bless.